Have you ever imagined a place where ancient traditions defy all logic, and daily life is marked by rituals so surprising they seem straight out of a movie? Welcome to Kamchatka, one of the most remote and mysterious regions in the world. This isolated peninsula is not only famous for its active volcanoes and breathtaking landscapes, but also for a tradition that might seem unbelievable to many. Here, husbands allow their wives to sleep with visitors during ancestral rituals. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll explore life in Kamchatka, uncover its unique culture, and reveal the mystery behind this practice that has connected generations for centuries. If you're curious about the hidden secrets of this region, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, because what's coming will surprise you. Kamchatka, land of fire and ice. Located at the eastern edge of Russia, Kamchatka is a land of contrasts. Surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, this remote peninsula was practically isolated from the world until the fall of the Soviet Union. Its extreme geography and inaccessibility have contributed to its air of secrecy and exclusivity. Here, nature dominates in its rawest form. Kamchatka is a place where ice and fire coexist, home to over 300 volcanoes, many of which remain active to this day. These fiery giants aren't just part of the landscape, they hold deep cultural significance for the indigenous peoples, who perform rituals to appease their spirits and ensure protection from their wrath. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Kamchatka is a sanctuary for wildlife. From towering brown bears hunting salmon in pristine rivers to rare birds like Stella's eagles soaring above, the region's biodiversity is just as fascinating as its volcanic landscape. The cultural connection to Alaska. Many call Kamchatka the Alaska of Russia due to its geographical and climatic similarities. Both regions are marked by vast, untouched wilderness, tundra, and extreme weather conditions. But beyond nature, the indigenous cultures of these two lands share deep connections, particularly in traditions like wife exchange. Among the Chukchi people of Kamchatka, the practice of lending wives to visitors has historical roots similar to those of some indigenous Alaskan tribes. These exchanges were more than marital arrangements. They were acts of social solidarity, strengthening bonds between tribes and ensuring survival in harsh conditions. Over time, the tradition evolved into the ritual of eternal bonds, a practice deeply rooted in Kamchatkan society. The ritual of eternal bonds, a practice of survival. Unlike modern perspectives, this ritual was never solely about relationships. It was a survival strategy. In times of war, long journeys, or extreme hardship, these alliances ensured families remained supported. By strengthening social ties, the practice reduced internal conflicts and fostered unity among clans. Imagine living in an environment where isolation and extreme weather could mean life or death. Would you accept this tradition to ensure your community's survival? Or would you be willing to share your wife to maintain alliances? These questions challenge modern cultural norms but were once essential to Kamchatkan life. The economic backbone. Fishing and caviar. Beyond its fascinating traditions, Kamchatka thrives on its fishing industry. Salmon fishing is not only a primary food source, but also a key economic driver, with the region producing some of the world's finest caviar. The pure waters of Kamchatka make its caviar a highly sought-after delicacy worldwide, contributing significantly to the local economy. Fishing isn't just a trade, it's a way of life. Rituals and festivals celebrating the salmon harvest remain deeply embedded in local culture. But how long can Kamchatka's untouched environment sustain this industry in the face of modernization and environmental threats? A land of isolation and mystery. Despite its rich cultural and natural heritage, Kamchatka remains one of the most inaccessible places on Earth. There are no roads connecting it to the rest of Russia. Most areas can only be reached by helicopter, boat, or specialized vehicles, keeping mass tourism at bay. This isolation has helped preserve its pristine wilderness, but how long will this untouched nature remain protected from the encroachments of modernity? With increasing interest in its resources, Kamchatka stands at a crossroads between tradition and progress. A hidden military past. During the Soviet era, Kamchatka was a heavily militarized zone, closed off to outsiders. The peninsula housed secret bases, nuclear submarines, and advanced surveillance systems, making it a crucial point during the Cold War. Even today, remnants of its secretive past linger, adding to the air of mystery surrounding this remote land. A land frozen in time, Kamchatka is more than just a place, it's a living testament to the resilience of its people and the power of nature. From ancient rituals to volcanic landscapes, this land remains one of the most fascinating and untouched places on the planet. Would you dare to visit Kamchatka and experience its wild beauty firsthand? What surprised you the most about this hidden world? Let us know in the comments below.